Welcome to Passion Travel. Explore world street food, captivating vlogs, and inspiring journeys with us. Subscribe to experience adventure in every video. Churros, deep-fried dough pastry sprinkled with sugar, often enjoyed for breakfast or as a snack. Churros. Ingredients: 1 cup water, 2½ tablespoons white sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2 quarts oil for frying, ½ a cup white sugar, or to taste, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, or to taste. Instructions: in a small saucepan over medium heat, combine water, 2½ tablespoons sugar, salt, and 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. Bring to a boil and remove from heat. Stir in flour until mixture forms a ball. Heat oil for frying in a deep fryer or deep skillet to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Pipe strips of dough into hot oil using a pastry bag. Fry until golden, drain on paper towels. Combine ½ a cup sugar and cinnamon. Roll drained churros in cinnamon and sugar mixture. Serve warm and enjoy your delicious homemade churros. Pescaíto frito, fried fish, typically including anchovies, squid, and shrimp. Pescaíto frito is a traditional Spanish dish consisting of small, whole fish that are battered and fried. Here's a simple recipe. Ingredients: small whole fish such as anchovies, sardines, or smelts, cleaned and gutted. All-purpose flour. Salt. Olive oil for frying. Lemon wedges for serving. Instructions: rinse the fish under cold water and pat them dry with paper towels. Make sure they are completely dry before proceeding. In a shallow dish, season some all-purpose flour with salt to taste. Heat olive oil in a large frying pan or pot over medium-high heat. You'll need enough oil to fully submerge the fish. Dredge the fish in the seasoned flour, shaking off any excess. Carefully place the fish in the hot oil, working in batches if necessary to avoid overcrowding the pan. Fry until golden brown and crispy, about 2 to 3 minutes per side depending on the size of the fish. Use a slotted spoon to remove the fried fish from the oil and transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Serve the pescaíto frito hot, accompanied by lemon wedges for squeezing over the fish. Enjoy this delicious and crispy Spanish dish as a snack or appetizer. Montaditos, small sandwiches filled with a variety of ingredients like jamon, ham, cheese, or seafood. Montaditos are a type of Spanish appetizer or snack consisting of small slices of bread topped with various ingredients. Here's a basic recipe. Ingredients: baguette or other crusty bread, sliced into small pieces. Assorted toppings such as cured meats, like jamon serrano or chorizo, cheeses, olives, vegetables, spreads such as tomato or garlic, and seafood, like anchovies or smoked salmon. Instructions: prepare your toppings by slicing, chopping, or preparing them as needed. Toast the slices of bread lightly in a toaster or under the broiler until they are crisp on the edges but still soft in the middle. Once the bread is toasted, top each slice with your desired combination of toppings. Get creative and mix and match flavors to your preference. Arrange the prepared montaditos on a serving platter and serve immediately. Tortillitas de camarones, crispy shrimp fritters made with chickpea flour. Tortillitas de camarones are a popular Spanish dish, particularly from the region of Andalusia, made with small shrimp or prawns mixed into a batter and fried until crispy. Here's a simple recipe to make them. Ingredients: 1 cup chickpea flour, also known as garbanzo bean flour or gram flour. 1 cup water. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon ground cumin. 1/4 teaspoon ground paprika. 1 cup small shrimp or prawns, peeled and deveined. Olive oil for frying. Lemon wedges for serving, optional. Instructions: in a mixing bowl, combine the chickpea flour, water, salt, ground cumin, and ground paprika. Whisk together until you have a smooth batter. Let the batter rest for about 30 minutes. After the batter has rested, stir in the small shrimp or prawns until they are evenly distributed. Heat olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. You'll need enough oil to cover the bottom of the skillet generously. Once the oil is hot, spoon small portions of the batter into the skillet to form small pancakes, about 2 to 3 inches in diameter. Cook the tortillitas de camarones in batches, making sure not to overcrowd the skillet. Fry the tortillitas until they are golden brown and crispy on both sides, flipping them halfway through the cooking process. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Once cooked, remove the tortillitas from the skillet and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Serve the tortillitas de camarones hot, optionally accompanied by lemon wedges for squeezing over the top. Enjoy these delicious crispy shrimp pancakes as a snack or appetizer. Mojama, salt-cured tuna loin, sliced thinly and served as a tapa. Mojama is a traditional Spanish delicacy made from salt-cured tuna loin. It's typically served thinly sliced as a tapa or appetizer, often paired with olive oil, tomatoes, or served on its own. Here's a brief overview of how it's prepared. Ingredients: tuna loin, preferably yellowfin or bluefin tuna. Coarse sea salt. Instructions: start by ensuring the tuna loin is fresh and of high quality. Rinse it under cold water and pat it dry with paper towels. In a shallow dish or container, spread a layer of coarse sea salt. Place the tuna loin on top of the salt layer and cover it completely with more salt. Make sure the entire surface of the tuna is covered with salt. Cover the dish or container and refrigerate it for at least 24 to 48 hours, depending on the size of the tuna loin. The salt will draw out moisture from the tuna, curing it and preserving it. After the curing period, remove the tuna loin from the salt and rinse it thoroughly under cold water to remove excess salt. Pat the tuna loin dry with paper towels and wrap it tightly in plastic wrap or parchment paper. Refrigerate the mojama for at least a few hours or overnight to allow the flavors to develop and the texture to firm up. When ready to serve, thinly slice the mojama and arrange it on a platter. It can be served simply on its own or paired with other ingredients like olive oil, tomatoes, or crusty bread. Calamares a la romana, fried squid rings served with lemon wedges. Calamares a la romana, or Roman-style squid, is a popular dish in Spanish cuisine where squid rings are coated in a light batter and fried until crispy. Here's a recipe to make it. Ingredients: 1 pound squid, calamari, cleaned and cut into rings. 1 cup all-purpose flour. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon paprika. 1 cup cold sparkling water. Vegetable oil for frying. Lemon wedges for serving. Instructions: in a mixing bowl, combine the all-purpose flour, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. Whisk together until well combined. Gradually pour in the cold sparkling water while whisking continuously until you have a smooth batter with a pancake-like consistency. If the batter is too thick, you can add a little more sparkling water. Heat vegetable oil in a deep fryer or large pot to 350 degrees Fahrenheit 180 degrees Celsius. Dip the squid rings into the batter, making sure they are well coated. Carefully drop the battered squid rings into the hot oil, working in batches to avoid overcrowding the fryer. Fry the calamari until they are golden brown and crispy, about 2 to 3 minutes. Be careful not to overcook them, as squid can become tough if fried for too long. Once cooked, remove the fried calamari from the oil using a slotted spoon and transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Serve the calamares a la romana hot, accompanied by lemon wedges for squeezing over the top. Enjoy this delicious crispy squid as an appetizer or main dish. Gambas al ajillo, garlic shrimp cooked in olive oil and chili flakes. Gambas al ajillo translates to garlic shrimp in English. It's a classic Spanish dish featuring shrimp cooked with garlic, olive oil, and sometimes chili peppers for a bit of heat. Here's how to make it. Ingredients: 1 pound large shrimp, peeled and deveined. 4 cloves garlic, thinly sliced. 1/4 cup olive oil. 1 teaspoon red pepper flakes, optional, for some heat. 2 tablespoons chopped fresh parsley. Salt to taste. Crusty bread, for serving. Instructions: heat the olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the sliced garlic and red pepper flakes, if using, to the skillet and cook until the garlic is fragrant and just starting to turn golden brown, about 1 to 2 minutes. Be careful not to burn the garlic. Add the shrimp to the skillet and season with salt to taste. Cook the shrimp, stirring occasionally, until they turn pink and are just cooked through, about 2 to 3 minutes. Once the shrimp are cooked, sprinkle chopped fresh parsley over the top and give everything a final stir to combine. Remove the skillet from the heat and immediately transfer the gambas al ajillo to serving plates or a serving dish. Serve the garlic shrimp hot, with plenty of crusty bread on the side for dipping into the flavorful olive oil sauce.